Welcome to the Aging Antidote. Today, I want to talk about something that's close to my heart: how to stay positive after 70. It's a time of life filled with opportunities, challenges, and yes, a few surprises. But one thing I've learned is that positivity is a skill you can nurture at any age. Stick with me, because my fifth and final tip is a game changer that's transformed my own life. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your favorite tip, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're not part of my Savvy Senior newsletter, you're missing out on exclusive insights and tips for happy aging. The link's in the description. Join us. Let's jump in with my top 5 tips for staying positive after 70. Tip number 1: cultivate gratitude. Daily gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful tools for maintaining a positive outlook. Every morning, I sit down with my journal and write 3 things I'm grateful for. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Sometimes it's as simple as the sunlight streaming through my window or the way my tea smells. But here's the secret: I don't stop at listing things. I include a reason for each one. For example, instead of just saying, "I'm grateful for my health," I'll write, "I'm grateful for my health because it allows me to take long walks and enjoy nature." This extra step deepens the experience and makes the gratitude stick. During the day, I keep an eye out for gratitude moments. Maybe it's a kind word from a neighbor or the way my dog wags his tail when he sees me. At night, I reflect on these small joys. This habit has rewired my brain to focus on the good, even on tough days. Tip number 2: build strong social connections. Human beings are social creatures, and staying connected is essential for emotional well-being. But let's be honest, maintaining friendships and relationships can be harder as we age. People move away, schedules conflict, and life gets busy. One way I've tackled this is by scheduling regular catch-ups with friends and family. I'll call a friend every Friday or invite a neighbor for coffee once a week. These little rituals give me something to look forward to and strengthen my bonds. I've also joined local groups. My book club has become a highlight of my month. We discuss stories, share laughs, and sometimes even cry together. I've also volunteered at a community garden, which has introduced me to a whole new circle of friends. If you're not sure where to start, look for groups that match your interests. It's a great way to connect. Technology can help too. I know it can feel intimidating, but video calls with family and social media groups can bridge the gap when in-person meetups aren't possible. Staying socially connected is like watering a plant. It needs consistent care, but the rewards are beautiful. Here's an additional thought: consider mentoring or intergenerational friendships. Sharing your wisdom and learning from younger generations can bring a fresh perspective to your life. Many communities have programs where seniors can mentor students, and these relationships often blossom into deep, rewarding connections. Another great way to expand your social circle is by exploring hobbies that involve teamwork. Whether it's a bowling league, a choir, or a painting class, these activities not only help you stay active, but also provide regular opportunities to connect with others. Don't underestimate the power of a handwritten letter or a thoughtful card. In a world dominated by digital communication, these gestures stand out. They show that you've taken the time to care, and they can be the start of a meaningful exchange. Tip number 3: move your body. Regularly, physical activity is crucial for staying positive and energetic. But let's face it, exercise can feel like a chore. That's why I've made it a point to find activities I genuinely enjoy. For me, it's walking through my neighborhood every morning. The fresh air, the sound of birds, and the rhythm of my steps ground me. On rainy days, I turn to gentle yoga. It helps with flexibility, balance, and calming my mind. If traditional exercise isn't your thing, think outside the box. Dancing in your living room, gardening, or even playing with your grandkids counts as movement. The key is to stay consistent. Start small if you need to. Even a 10-minute walk can do wonders for your mood and health. And don't forget strength training. I've started using light weights a couple of times a week, and it's made a huge difference in my stamina. Exercise doesn't just keep your body fit, it releases endorphins, the feel-good hormones that boost your mood. One thing I've learned is to listen to my body. There are days when I feel energetic and ready for a brisk walk, and others when I stick to simple stretches. The important part is to keep moving in a way that feels good for you. Explore different activities, and you might discover a new passion along the way. Remember, movement isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Tip number 4. Embrace lifelong learning. Staying curious is one of the best ways to keep your mind sharp and your spirit alive. Whether it's learning a new skill, exploring a hobby, or diving into a subject you've always been curious about, the possibilities are endless. Last year, I picked up watercolor painting. I'm no Monet, but the process is so therapeutic. Each brushstroke feels like a small victory. I've also taken online courses, everything from cooking to history. Platforms like YouTube and Coursera make it easy to learn at your own pace. If classes aren't your thing, try something simpler. Read a book on a topic you've never explored, watch documentaries, or even have deep conversations with friends about their interests. Learning keeps your mind agile and adds layers of richness to your life. Another wonderful avenue for lifelong learning is technology. Don't shy away from it, embrace it. Whether it's learning to use new apps, exploring photography, or even delving into digital art, technology can open doors you never imagined. The thrill of mastering something new is an incredible confidence booster, and don't forget to share your knowledge. Teaching others, whether it's a grandchild or a community group, deepens your understanding and creates meaningful connections. Lifelong learning isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's about keeping your sense of wonder alive. Tip number 5. Give back. Here's my final and most transformative tip. Focus on giving back. When you help others, you're reminded of your own value and impact. It's a surefire way to lift your spirits. Volunteering has been a big part of my life. Whether it's mentoring younger people, helping at a local charity, or simply checking in on a neighbor who lives alone, these small acts make a big difference. Even writing this channel's content feels like giving back, sharing what I've learned with all of you. If volunteering feels overwhelming, start small. Bake cookies for a friend, write a kind note, or donate items you no longer need. These little gestures ripple outward, creating a more positive world for everyone. Giving back isn't just about others, it's about you too. Studies show that acts of kindness release dopamine, often called the helper's high. This natural boost can improve your mood and reduce stress. It's a beautiful cycle. The more you give, the more positivity you receive in return. Find causes that resonate with you. Whether it's the environment, animal welfare, or education, aligning your efforts with your values makes the experience deeply rewarding. And remember, your time and skills are as valuable as any financial contribution. By showing up, you inspire others to do the same. So there you have it, my top 5 tips for staying positive after 70. Remember, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Positivity is a choice we make every day, and these practices can help you build a mindset that lets you thrive. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need a little inspiration. Comment below with your favorite tip or share one of your own. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join my Savvy Senior newsletter for exclusive tips and insights. The link is in the description. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care, stay curious, and as always, stay positive.